Hi, Tammy. Thanks for coming. Hi, Colleen. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm so excited to come back too. So excited. Okay, so we're just gonna give it a couple minutes and then I will go over all of the ingredients. I know I posted it, but just to make sure that everybody has what they need. And then some extras that I have, like for toppings and stuff. This is super simple to make. It's really good for like a team bonding or if you have friends over, like for the kids. It's super fun. Hi, Sabrina. Okay, we'll give it like 2 minutes and then we'll get started. Okay, so to start, I just want to make sure that you have your gallon size baggie and your quart size baggie. You also need your salt. I'm using ice cream salt, but if you don't have it, last week I made it with just normal salt and it worked the same. So I'm not sure what the difference, like I know these are like bigger crystals, but it made it just fine with this salt. So don't go crazy if you don't have the ice cream salt. This one works just as fine. Make sure you have your vanilla if you want to make vanilla ice cream. If you don't want to make vanilla ice cream, you can just add some Hershey's Cocoa into it to make chocolate, or you can cut up some strawberries to make strawberry ice cream. I'm not sure about adding strawberry syrup. I don't know if that would make, I mean, maybe if you mixed it well. I mean, I would assume it would make strawberry ice cream, but you can try it. But I'm gonna go with vanilla today. You need your granulated sugar. I already have mine poured here, so it's just normal white sugar. And then I already said the vanilla. And then you need ice. It says that you need 3 cups of ice, but as I've made this a couple times, I've always needed maybe a little bit more than 3 cups, just as long as your ice is covering your bag with the filling. That's really as much as you need. So you just have to kind of eyeball it, but you can start with 3 cups and see where it goes. For toppings today, I have caramel syrup and I have chocolate syrup. You saw the strawberry, but I probably won't use that. I got sprinkles and I have whipped cream. And then I have these little yummy cookies to put in also. So really the toppings is just your, whatever you want, your preference. So as we get started making this, I have 2 gallon baggies. It says to use 1, but the last time I made it, the ice broke through the bag because of the shaking. So I'm just gonna keep an extra one on hand just in case that happens again. And then for the quart size, I also have 2. I'm probably gonna put this one inside of this one because the last time I made it, a hole somehow got into this bag too. I don't know if I just bought holy bags, but so I'm just gonna put it in because last time a hole got in my bag and then my ice cream was super salty, but it was good, just a little salty. So I'm gonna prevent that by putting 2 bags inside one, just so that doesn't happen again. Hi, Kelly. So we're gonna start by putting, oh, I forgot the half and half. Oh my gosh, that's like our main part. Okay, so you just need half and half, 1 cup. Can't believe I forgot that part, I was so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting 1 baggie inside the other so that my ice cream is not salty. Although it turned out really good last week. The salt kind of threw it off. So, all right, so we're gonna open it. So we're gonna add our half and half, our sugar, and our vanilla. So I'm gonna start, so we have to have 2 tablespoons of sugar. So we're gonna start with that. And then we have a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're gonna just put that in there. And then we have a cup of our half and half. So I've seen recipes that you can make it with just whole milk also, but I don't know if there's like a difference in ingredients that you have to add. But I know it's possible with just like regular milk or whatever you need or want. Okay, so we're gonna put our half and half inside here. Just pour it straight in. And then just make sure you close it up real good. And then we're just gonna shake it. So when you, when you close it, you wanna make sure that you're getting a lot of the air out. So you wanna really make sure that all the air is out. So go all the way down to the liquid and try to get as much air out as you can. And then close it up. So if you weren't here before, I'm using 2 quart-size bags because last time I got a hole in mine. My ice cream is salty. So I'm just gonna stuff that bag in there and then close up the other one. Also trying to get as much air out as possible just so that you can get the most coverage of ice over it. I've also learned making this a couple times that if the ice isn't covering it, then it takes a really, really long time for it to freeze. But if you have enough ice covering the whole bag, then it should only take, it says 5 minutes, but some of our friends were able to make theirs like in 3 minutes. So I think it just depends how much ice that you put in there. My baggie is not closing. Hi, Justin. Hi, Katrina. Okay. So now that I have it closed, I'm just gonna give it a shake and get all that sugar and vanilla mixed in, just so that it's all mixed up. So you just have to shake it like this, you know, just mix it around with your fingers to make sure that everything gets mixed up. Let's see. Okay, so now we need to go in with our gallon size baggie. If you're just joining us, I'm using just a gallon size and a quart size, so there I'm doing 2 quart size, 1 gallon size. I have an extra one on hand just in case the ice pokes through. So it says 3 cups of ice to put in. So I just filled up, honestly I didn't measure it, I just filled up this big Tupperware of ice because I think the more ice the better. So we're just gonna put our ice inside. Try not to spill everywhere, but I am, so that's okay. And there it is. Okay. All right, so we're putting our ice inside, and then your salt, your ice cream salt. So at the beginning of this video, if you joined in late, I'm using the ice cream salt, but last week I used normal salt and it worked just the same. So I don't, if you don't have ice cream salt on hand, go ahead and use your normal salt because it worked. But this time I'm using the ice cream salt and we're gonna see how, if it works faster or slower. I'm not really sure the difference. Okay, so I'm just pouring the salt into my ice. I'm gonna mix that up just a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna put my baggie into the ice. So before I close it though, I'm gonna make sure that my ice is surrounding the whole bag of the cream, just to try to get it all the way covered. So if you can see, I'm like digging it into the ice, trying to get it almost all the way to the bottom so that the ice is covering the whole bag. Okay, so now I'm gonna close that. Okay, it says to shake it for 5 minutes. So we're gonna shake 5 minutes and then we'll check to see if it's frozen. If it's not, then you can add some more ice. If you need to add more ice, like if your ice starts melting pretty quick, you can always add more, but if you add more ice, just make sure you add a little bit more salt. I'm not really sure the reason of the salt in the ice, but it works. So I'm gonna put a timer on for 5 minutes, and then you just shake. We're just gonna shake, 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 and hope that this freezes up pretty quick. When I made it last week, it froze up fairly quickly. So we're just gonna shake until it freezes. Like I said, it makes, so I have these little bowls that we're gonna put it in. It fills up probably both of these. And so I guess the serving size would be 2, unless you want a big bowl of ice cream, then you can have the whole thing yourself. Once we're done with the shaking, we're gonna add some toppings. I brought some caramel syrup. I have some chocolate syrup, some sprinkles, whipped cream, and some cookies. I'm not sure if you can hear me over the shaking, but I hope you can. So you just gotta keep shaking it. You don't wanna stop and look at it, you know, every couple minutes, just because we had some kids do that last time, and it took them longer for the ice cream to freeze. So you just wanna make sure you keep moving it. Hi Taylor, I miss you too. All right, so we have 3.5 minutes left. So just make sure you keep shaking. Again, if you, oh good, I'm so glad. If you need to add more ice, go ahead and do that. Just make sure you put some more salt in there. But mine feels like it's kind of freezing already. Maybe not, I might need to add more ice, but I think it's doing pretty good. It feels a little hard in there, so that's good. Yeah, so it makes 2 servings. So I'm gonna be making a bowl for myself and a bowl for my daughter Oakley, because last time I made this, I did it at a practice and I didn't make any for her, and then she got back home and was very upset. So I'm gonna make sure I make her a nice big bowl of ice cream. All right, we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. 1 cheerleading routine. We can do this. Okay, mine's starting to freeze. So this is kind of like the hard part of it, but fun for like team bondings because it keeps them busy for this amount of time and getting all the ingredients in together. And then the shaking, you know, is fun for little kids. They have fun with it. And just seeing the process of the cream go from, you know, liquid to solid, I think is really intriguing to them. And the fact that they can make ice cream, I think is super exciting for them too. All right. 1:30, that was only a minute. So I think the difference between the ice cream salt and the regular salt is, I think the regular salt is what put holes in my bag last week. Made it, you know, made the ice cream just fine, but I think that's what happened because I'm not getting any holes in this with the ice cream salt. So maybe that's the difference, but just know it works with both. But I guess if you're just using regular salt, make sure to double up on your bags. All right, we're almost done. We have a minute left. I feel like my ice cream is made already. Oh yeah, for sure an arm workout. I'm like getting a sweat. Hi Dawn, love you too. Okay, 30 seconds left. Make sure you have a spoon just to be able to spoon it out into your bowls. Move that out of the way. We're almost there. Just keep on shaking. It's almost done. So I'm gonna get my bowls ready to be able to spoon it out. 3, 2, 1. All right. So last time I worked in 5 minutes, but the time before that it didn't. So we'll see So mine is still a little bit liquidy. Not too bad. It's kind of like soft serve right now. So I'm gonna put it back in and let it freeze a little bit more. So I'm just gonna give it a good shake. So I don't know if that's the difference in salt too, because last time when I used this salt, in 5 minutes it was like super done and ready. But now with the ice cream salt, it's not. It's like soft serve. So maybe that's another difference also. I'm just gonna give it a couple more shakes and then I'm gonna pour it out. If you know me, I like my ice cream soft anyways, and actually I like it melted. I don't even like frozen ice cream. So I'm gonna take it out. Ooh. Okay, so that actually froze up even more than what I had it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rinse off my bag a little bit. Well, I guess I don't have to because I have 2 bags. If you're using 1 quart size bag, I suggest you rinse it off just to get all that salt off. But since I used 2 of them, I guess I don't really have to do that. I probably should, but it's okay. All right. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty frozen in there. So I'm just gonna get rid of my ice and my salt. Okay, so I'm just gonna open it. Oh yeah, it's like a nice consistency of soft serve. All right, so I'm gonna spoon it in. See, it's frozen. I don't know if you can see that. Nice and frozen. So I'm just gonna put a couple spoonfuls in for me, and then I'm probably gonna do all of it, the rest of it for Oakley, because she loves ice cream. And then probably put it in the freezer, and then she can do her toppings when she gets home, because she likes strawberry and I like chocolate. All right, so there we go. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Mine's it's a little bit melted, but definitely ice cream consistency, but that's how I like my ice cream. So, you know, if you want it more frozen, then you can do that. Okay, so we're just gonna put our toppings on. Okay, I'm gonna do some caramel. Here we go. I'm just gonna put some caramel on there and some chocolate. And then we're gonna go in with some whipped cream. Now I like a lot of whipped cream, so I'm probably gonna go overload because that's probably my favorite part of an ice cream sundae is, oh look, it's brand new, is whipped cream. So a little fun fact, in the South Gym in Colorado, we used to have this in the refrigerator, and we had this also with some sprinkles, and me and Coach Jason would just sit there and eat whipped cream and chocolate sauce on our breaks, or any little break that we had. Okay, this isn't gonna be like perfectly Sunday special, but you know, good enough. Okay, and then I'm not a big sprinkles fan, so I'm not gonna put sprinkles, but I am gonna add a little bit more chocolate sauce on there. And some more vanilla. And then I'm gonna add my little cookies. The sauce is weighing down my whipped cream, so that's fun. If I could open it. These are super fun. I don't know if anyone has ever had these, but they're super delicious. When I was little, so I was born in Venezuela, and my brother and sister still have family there. So when I was little, they would bring these back all the time. And they're my absolute favorite. They have different flavors now. So this one's chocolate hazelnut, but they have like chocolate fudge and some vanilla kinds. All right, friends, here is my ice cream. The whipped cream is kind of laid down a lot, but there we go. See the cookies? Oh, so pretty. All right, so super easy to make. A really fun idea for like team bondings and stuff. Hi, Chelsea. Yeah. that's it. So if you have any questions, I know that didn't last too long. It's super easy to make, super simple, really fast to make. If you have any questions on it, please ask. If not, please enjoy your ice cream. I hope you like it. Like I said, when you're making it, if you want to double up on your bags, it's probably safe just so that the salt doesn't get into your ice cream. Hi, Leah. So yeah, super simple. You can also make it with regular milk that I've seen. I'm not sure if the sizing of the ingredients is different, but I can find out for you if you want me to. But I hope you enjoy your ice cream. And yeah, if you have no questions, then I am done. New Mexico got open today, so that's exciting. A little bit anyways. We're not grounded anymore, so that's super exciting. Hoping that we get to see everybody soon. And then for all my Colorado friends, I'll be there at the end of the summer, so I can't wait to see you guys too. All right, friends, I'm gonna go eat my ice cream. I hope you enjoy yours. Bye.